really unhappy. I just didn't think about happiness as a kid.
So it doesn't necessarily have to be a kid. It's just, what has been your idea of perfect happiness, and has it changed over the years?
If you're looking for perfect happiness, you will never find it.
Okay, so then let's take
because we're human beings.
So let's take perfect out of it. So what makes you happy? What is your happiness? And
right now?
Well, no, has it changed over the years? Like, what did you used to think, and maybe what do you think now? You go with it, whatever it means to you.
Well, now it's primarily my family, which includes Rebecca, and I'm very proud of my family, and they treat me like the queen.
You are. You're the matriarch.
And I'm happy, and like I've said, some of the staff here, like Sally said yesterday about me being resilient, when she was taking my temperature, a lot of happiness is your own thought process. I can sit here and say, oh, poor me, I can't walk anymore, and I can't do the things I used to like to do, and I can't do this, and I can't do it. Why? It's a what is. I can't do them, period. So go on to something else. Don't mire in your own misery. Just do something else and appreciate what you have. And I appreciate the attention I get from my daughters, and because a lot of people here don't have that. They only see family maybe once a year.
If that.
Yeah. So I've got a lot of things to be grateful and happy about. And I've got my stuffed animals.
Now, has that changed any? I mean, thinking about when you were a child, to a teenager, to a young adult, do you think your concept of happiness has changed over the years?
I never really thought about it a lot. I was
too busy?
Too busy, yeah. And I never was really unhappy.
Okay.
I was annoyed or, with some of the things with your dad, but I knew what was inside of him. So, I was never really grossly unhappy. And I think that being an only child, you have to learn to do a lot of things that you wouldn't do otherwise if you had siblings, Huh, Charlie.
And I know that you made a comment about how different your life was once your grandmother passed away.
Yes.
So was there a profound difference in what you would consider happiness pre and post your grandmother's passing, or?
Well, I had such a happy childhood, I never thought about anything different. And then when the change came, I had to think about the change, My grandmother wasn't there anymore. But I so liked my school, Laurel, that I found a lot of pleasure from the school, where a lot of people don't have that. They don't like the school that they're going to, and they don't want to go to school. I looked forward to it. I liked it. I loved it,
And it was consistency for you, for sure.
It was. 9 years I went there from 4th grade on. And stability, But I was basically a good child because my mother was, my sole provider and everything, and I didn't want to do anything to upset her. So she'd had a hard road, but she never complained. Do you remember Grandma ever really complaining?
Like I said, the only thing I remember was when she was pissed off when she took the lamb roast out and find that the guy had packed fat underneath it
Yeah.
and charged her more.
Right.
Then I was kind of surprised to see that she could get pissed. you
Yeah,
know, but
She
Yeah.
wasn't like that.
no, she seemed to be a happy person and interested in life and curious and
Yeah.
involved and yeah.
And like
My favorite grandma.
yeah. And John paints what he sees. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I told him my mother painted what came out of her head. Things that maybe she remembered later, but she put them together to make a scene, and or you know, like this
Mm-hmm.
painting up here.
Something she remembers from
Yeah.
a time before.
Yeah, and she'd kind of make a picture out of it and stuff. You know, she had all that in her head.
So grandma was happy, your grandparents were happy, so you were happy.
Yeah, it was a
Mhm.
very cozy place to live.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize how lucky I was through the Depression. You know, people were in food lines and everything, and that never happened to me. And Second World War, you know, the war was way off here somewhere. Didn't really affect me except the rationing of food.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a ration book somewhere
Really?
from the Second World War. As a keeper, I don't know where it is.
It's probably in one of the drawers we haven't gone through yet, so.
Yeah. You know, I was just a happy kid. I didn't, what? You take care of your little brother. You're doing a good job.
So you would say you're happy still?
Oh yeah, I like it here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
lucky to be here.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I see Gigi and
So maybe a relevant statement would be that happiness comes with the expression of gratitude.
yeah.
You know,
And
it seems that you're grateful for the things that you've had in your life and what you have in your life.
Right, and happiness, in many instances, is a frame of mind.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And you seem to speak gratitude, appreciation.
yeah.
Yeah. So maybe that's what for you perfect happiness is, just
I've
gratitude.
got a lot of good friends, and
Mm-hmm.
I know Rebecca. I get a phone call, and she said, "Who is that?" And I said, "That's one of my police buddies. They're
Mhm.
calling to see if I'm okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Would you like an In-N-Out burger?"
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, that's this week's question.
Yeah.